The Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History is a museum in Washington, D.C. It is part of the Smithsonian Institution and was built in 1910. Roughly the size of 18 football fields, the museum is home to the world's largest natural history collection. I chose the Smithsonian Natural Museum of Natural History for my virtual museum tour, because of its reputation as one of the world's great museums, and because of its remarkable collection of more than 145 million specimens. In this video, I will provide an overview of the best and worst user experience design elements from the virtual tour. Upon visiting the virtual tour website, the first thing one notices is a variety of options for the tour. For this video, I chose to visit the permanent exhibits. The first top UXD element is the navigation map for the museum. In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, the map is a miniature diagram of the museum, color-coded and labeled, so that the user can very easily jump to a specific location. Not only can a user jump from room to room, they can also select any one of the 3 floors. The second top UXD element is the 360-degree virtual reality point of view. The user can click and drag the screen to look around each room and explore the sights, almost as if they are at the museum in person. This feature is especially useful in the exhibits, where one can also use the navigation controls to zoom in closer to the specimens. The third top UXD element is the navigation arrows. These user interface arrows are used to travel through the exhibits, virtually moving from one spot to another. With this usability feature, the user feels like they are virtually walking from one exhibit to another and traveling through the museum. The first of the worst UXD elements, the lack of interactive placards. On several occasions during my tour, I wanted to learn more about the specimen I was viewing. Not only were there no interactive placards, but occasionally, I would come across an image icon. Clicking this icon would provide an image of the specimen, but this only offered a similar image of what I was viewing, and it did not provide any additional details. The second of the worst UXD elements was the occasional point of view change after clicking a navigation arrow. After clicking the arrow, changing from facing forward to now facing an exhibit or a different direction was disconcerting. This point of view change would destroy the illusion that the user was walking through an exhibit. The third worst UXD element was the lack of 3D VR support. An icon in the menu bar would initiate this view, however, I could not get the feature to work on 3 different VR headsets, and 4 different web browsers. All told, I did enjoy my virtual tour of the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. If the UXD was fixed in the areas mentioned, it would have changed a good visit to one that was simply amazing.